Chef Jay Barnard here, and this is Late to Plate with the co-host with all the French toast.
I like being the ghost.
Torin Bergagnini. No?
Yeah, that's the name.
That's the name, Torin Bergagnini. So on today's show, we're going to be doing yellow perch. What is yellow perch, Torin?
So yellow perch is a fine fish. It's in the walleye or pickerel family. It's very small. It's not quite like a walleye, but it is delicious.
Is it delicious? And it's part of the walleye family?
Well, they're very similar, right? Except, people have a tendency of not liking yellow perch up in this area.
Why is that?
The worms in the summer.
Because of the worms. So folks know there's not a lot of worms in yellow perch, but they are a beautiful, look at these beautiful fillets. So this is beautiful yellow perch, scaled fillet. Do they get any bigger than this?
Yes, these are very small. These are actually Lake Erie perch.
Oh, these are from Lake Erie. Very nice. Oh, look, this one here is really nice, isn't it?
That's barely a perch.
That's barely a perch.
I think that might be a minnow.
Might be a minnow. So on today's show, we're going to do Yellow Perch Ball Jambalaya.
We're a little contentious on this subject, folks. I believe it's a stir fry we're cooking up. Chef Jay disagrees.
Well, I am the chef, so I get to call it whatever I want to call it, no?
Oh, it's something. It's a dish.
Because you're the ghost, you get to call it what you want to call it?
Yeah, well, I'm behind the camera.
You are behind the camera. So let's compromise, and we'll call it the Jambalaya Stir Fry.
I like that. It's all about compromising.
Okay, so Yellow Perch Ball Jambalaya Stir Fry, and we're using a very unique product here, aren't we?
Yes, what do we got there, Chef?
So this is one of our test products that we're doing. This is Northern Pike sausage. Is that crazy?
That is crazy.
And then we got, what is this one?
Now that is a genuine Italian pork sausage.
Straight from Ontario, correct?
It's Thunder Bay, if we're being specific.
And then we're going to start using, we got some really nice vegetables today, so we're going to use some bok choy, we're going to use some red peppers, we're going to use, what kind of mushrooms are those, Chef?
What do we got, shiitakes or oysters?
Shiitake mushrooms,
Shiitakes.
Yes. We got some cilantro, we got some pine nuts. Does anybody know what pine nuts is?
Do they come from a pine tree?
They do come from a pine tree out here in northwestern Ontario.
Did you pick them yourself?
Actually, I did. How did you guess?
Right off the store shelf?
I rattled the tree and they fell into my bin, and then I sifted them and brought them here. Pine nuts are very expensive, but they're very healthy and they're very good for you. And then we're using ramen noodles. Can you see those?
Did you make those yourself, Chef?
I just made them, actually.
Oh, did you?
Crazy.
Didn't want to do it on the show, though.
Didn't want to do it on the show because we only have
22 minutes? This hour has 22 minutes.
This hour has 22 minutes. Okay, so let's get the sausages. You want to get rolling?
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's get going. Okay, so we're going to get the sausages on the...
Hey, you know what? Before we get going, let's introduce the guests on the show.
The guests on the show?
Yeah, who do we got?
So, here's Moosey.
Straight from Vermilion Bay.
Straight from Vermilion Bay. And then we got Leonidas up here on the fridge.
Leonidas, the black crappie.
That's right. And then we got Lucy, his sister, the black crappie.
They came from the same crappie nest.
And then we have the finest Kenora dinner jacket, chef jacket, correct?
It's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. Okay, let's get the sausages on your grill. If you have a tabletop grill at home, put it on high. On they go. Just put this one right on there too.
So does the fish take longer than the Italian sausage?
It's probably going to take the same amount of time. Surprise?
A little bit.
Are you?
But not really. I don't know that much. That's why I'm behind the camera, not on camera.
Then all you do is go, done. Pretty easy, eh? And then what we're going to do here is we're going to take, so folks, you need a KitchenAid, you need some kind of grinder to grind up your fish. We suggest using the KitchenAid. So
for this recipe, how much fish do we have, roughly?
There's probably about 2 pounds there.
Yeah, it's about 1.5 pounds. I picked it myself.
Look at that. So you know more.
I don't even know why I asked you.
You know more. You picked it. So you went to the lake and picked this?
I actually went down to the Winnipeg River.
Very good. Too bad you can't take perch out of the Winnipeg River, huh? Wanky wink. Okay, so let's put our fish through. When do you think it's going to start grinding? Okay, the interesting thing is that we got the scales off, so it's just going to go right through your grinder, and you're going to get this nice looking ground meat consistency so that you can make your perch balls. Here, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, just let me...
Got that?
That's some nice looking perch meat.
Nice looking perch meat. In goes the minnow.
Now, did that come straight from the gas station?
Which gas station?
Bobby's
Corner?
Bobby's gas station.
Okay, so... Did that just shoot out?
Did you get a little squirter?
I did.
Oh yeah, you had a little left on your shirt.
I guess I did. Okay, that's all, folks. How easy was that?
Bingo bango.
Bingo, bango. And there's your ground perch. Ready to go for our perch. For our yellow perch. I don't like calling them balls. Yellow perch puffs. No?
Perch poppers.
Perch pop. That is why you're the host with all the French toast, eh? Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to add some ingredients. So we like to keep it simple here, don't we?
KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Very good. Okay, so what do you think? Tablespoon of this, which is baking powder.
So Chef Jay, is it true this is your grandma's secret recipe?
This is actually my grandma's secret recipe. So this one, she actually never used perch. She actually only used walleye. So we're getting really innovative over here at HQ.
We only like to make the most expensive perch balls on the market.
That's it, right? Okay. So we're going to use a tablespoon of garlic powder. Then we're going to use some salt, tablespoon of pepper, and then we just need some flour, right?
Yeah, flour makes it puff.
No.
Or stick.
The baking soda makes it puff.
Well, you know, that's why I don't have my red seal.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it online.
So now, folks, you just get right in here, mix it all up, just like you're making hamburger, but you're making perch
Poppers.
poppers. You know the interesting thing about the perch is how it sticks together well, eh? How do you think those sausages are doing over there?
I don't know. Let's see, Chef.
You think Moosey could flip them, or? Probably not, eh?
He looks a little static.
Moosey! I need some help with the sausages. Okay.
I think Leonidas is swimming on in to do it.
Leonidas is going to come in. Okay, now we need to flip the sausage over, eh? Look at that.
Look at that. Look at the beautiful color. You know what's really nice, though? A traditional fish sausage does not have a lot of color.
No. Is there even a fish sausage out there?
There is in the Asian markets.
Oh.
Not a freshwater fish, though.
Beautiful. Let that go. Let's keep this here. Okay, let's roll into the perch poppers.
Yeah, let's get the perch poppers going.
Okay, so you're going to have to find yourself your finest ice cream scoop, folks.
Now, what size is this ice cream scoop?
That is a good question.
I believe that's the 1.5 ounce.
1.5. That's why you're here, right?
Yes.
1.5 ounce. Okay, so folks, you just fill up the scoop like this, and in goes the fish.
Now, what's it going into?
Right. So you need to have a tabletop deep fryer, or you know, if you have an industrial deep fryer in your house, which would be really ideal for us, but we have a tabletop deep fryer, don't we?
Yes.
So into the tabletop deep fryer at
Now, what's the...
355.
There we go.
Can you get an inch he goes. So folks, you just want to put them in. You're going to find that the perch doesn't blow apart, which is exciting.
Now, how long do these take to cook, Chef?
About 5 minutes.
How do you know when they're ready?
You know when they're ready.
Oh, I know.
Can you see that?
Let me zoom on in, Chef. Pull them out.
See how they fluff up and look like beautiful fish poppers?
Coming along nicely.
Coming along nice. Okay, that's going to sit there. Okay, let's get into the vegetables. We're going to get you got to get your finest wok, because why? It's all we use around here, right?
You always got to rock and roll.
Got to always walk and roll. Walk and roll. Okay, put your heat on 6. Seven.
Seven's the lucky number.
Seven's the lucky number. Okay, we're going to get into the mushrooms. So with these, you know, I keep the stems. I like to keep everything, right? We don't We don't like to throw anything away, do we?
No
Tom?
waste in this kitchen.
No waste in this kitchen. Just nicely chop up your... I love these mushrooms, you know.
Shiitakes?
Mushroom season's actually coming up, which is going to be really fun to go out and pick some mushrooms. Some local mushrooms and some local produce. Just like that. Get the red pepper in here. So folks, I like to cut my red peppers like this. Torin doesn't. He likes to make seeds go everywhere.
I like cutting it like a pumpkin. Sometimes I carve them.
You carve the red peppers.
Yeah, you put a little face in there. Sometimes I like to try and cut a moose out.
Oh, that's very nice.
Carve a perch.
Lucy would appreciate
Oh,
that.
he would.
Okay,
So
folks.
are we going with big chunks of peppers?
Oh my, look at those. Look at the color they come in. Look how they fluff up. This is a nice, easy recipe. You don't have to. There's so many things you can do with these perch poppers, isn't there?
Oh,
You
they're
don't
very
have to
versatile.
just put them in this stir-fry jambalaya, but you can dip it. It's a great appetizer. It's great for, hey, you know what? Those would probably be good for the playoffs, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Playoff appetizer?
You know how I like them?
How do you like them?
With honeydill sauce.
Yes, that's how you like them. Okay, cut the red peppers up. Torin knows how I am. I like things chunky. Torin does not like things chunky.
There's a lot of disagreements in the kitchen.
Okay, let's throw this in.
Oh, you can hear that wok just sizzle.
Okay, we're going to toss in some garlic. Torin actually chopped this, the finest toast co-host with all the French toast. Nice job on cutting the garlic, eh?
Are we going to have an episode where we eat French toast?
We just might.
Because you know what I love? Like a lot? Anything that involves bread.
Yes, we know that. Get your finest red onion. This is a beautiful red onion. How do you think the sausages are looking? Beauty. You know what I like about a fish sausage?
What's that?
The color that it is. Okay, our perch poppers are coming right along. Give her a little...
Oh, that's a nice stir.
Not bad, eh?
Some good skills there, chef.
Good skills. Okay, let's rip the onion apart. Okay, the perch poppers are ready.
Are they
How about
floating?
that, eh? Look at that. They're floating. Wait till you see these, Torin. Just gonna put them in a nice little bowl here. Look at this. Like, how beautiful is that for a value added, beautiful, a very innovative way to use perch though, eh?
Yes.
Okay, cut your onion in half. Like I said, I like to just keep everything chunky. There she goes. A little bit of salt and pepper. Same time, I want to get my ramen noodles in. So we have our, let's get some water in here. Let's get this boiling. Get the rest of these perch poppers in there. What a beautiful appetizer, eh?
Well, on their own. I mean, it's this stir-fried jambalaya. You got a beautiful meal.
It's jambalaya stir-fry. Get it right.
Easy to cook at home.
Beautiful. Now,
What's next up?
bok choy.
Oh, yes.
This is a beautiful thing, bok choy.
Makes more than just beef and greens.
Right, let's just cut 4 off there. Let's go with 5. So with bok choy, you don't throw anything away. Just chop it. How easy is that? You ever have bok choy raw?
No, how's it taste, chef?
No?
Nope. You know, I like most of my vegetables cooked.
Tastes like celery. Look at the color in that jambalaya. Stir fry. Oh,
Oh,
look, some onion wanted to get away.
is that a little snack for you? Oh, back in the pot.
Okay. Get the sausage. Sausage is nice and cooked. What we want to do here now is just take one and one off. We're going to add the sausage right in. Just going to cut it up. Woo! A little hot.
Just the way you like it.
A little hot. And some of these fine greens,
What do we got there?
these are pea shoots.
Now, what is a pea shoot? Does it come from a pea?
It comes from a pea and it shoots up. Interesting.
Very.
They're really good in the spring when they are locally growing. Look at that. I hope you're hungry there, host with all the French toast. Got quite the pot going on here. Okay, our water's going. All you do is put the ramen noodles in. Your noodles go in for 5 minutes. I made those this morning, eh?
Yeah, before the show. Don't have time for everything.
How easy is that one? Okay, what are we missing in the, I know, the sauce.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so, we got some homemade cranberry
I thought it was plum.
plum. You're right. See, I was making sure you were watching. This is plum jam. So we take a little bit of this, a little bit of, what do we got in here? Secret, soy. This is an easy sauce. It's just like a sweet and sour sauce, isn't it? Isn't that what you wanted there with your stir fry?
I like a nice sweet and sour. Are you saying you don't?
I do. Okay, in she goes. Woo, can you smell that?
If only the viewers at home could smell the kitchen.
Okay, one thing I want to do now, into the perch poppers. We want to get the nice serrated knife.
Oh,
Look
look
at
how
that.
crispy those are.
So this is the 2018 version of a chicken ball,
Fish ball.
but it's a fish ball.
It's a perch ball.
It is.
Perch
'Cause we're
popper.
very, very innovative over here at Freshwater Cuisine. Okay, right in, Torin. Woo!
Don't lose a ball there, chef.
You gotta dance with it. Gotta dance with it.
Well, I think Moosey's coming in behind you.
Gotta dance with it.
Form a conga line.
That's beautiful. Now we just let that clear this up. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Now the ramen noodle. I guess we should get a.
Are we going to start plating, chef?
Look at this, eh? For a little snack. We're gonna put these to the side.
Leonidas is eyeing him up.
Well, I had to make extra for Moosey, eh?
Oh, he's hungry.
Okay, we're gonna put this in a nice little bowl. Little. Take our remaining. But really, let's just show the viewers one more time how beautiful these are. Like, look at that. It's a perch popper. Beautiful. Put that over here. Stir fry's cooking up nice. Stir fry.
See, now you're calling it a stir. I think I win.
I think you just did. Okay, the ramen noodles are ready. Strain them off. Back into the pot.
You're looking a little steamy, Chef. Mixed steamy? Is that you?
Steamy. You know what I want to do though? I want to add to the noodles some cilantro. Just gonna add the cilantro right to the noodles. Cool, I love the smell of cilantro. What about you?
Ah, hit or miss.
Hit or miss? You don't like cilantro?
Not as big on it as you are.
Why
It's a
not?
little soapy to me.
Soapy.
You know, the thing about cilantro is you either love it or hate it.
But if you use it in the right applications.
Ah, well, some people just dump a lot of cilantro on stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Mix in the old cilantro. A little bit of oil. Watch this. Woo-hoo-hoo. Isn't that sexy? Okay, give our do you see that? Look how colorful that is. The perch is in there, the local northern pike, the local sausage, beautiful, colorful vegetables.
And it's just
Bok
steaming
choy,
away.
Steaming hot. We got some garlic. We got homemade sweet and sour sauce in there. Now we're just going to put this on top. The smell of that is absolutely phenomenal. Couple sausages. There's a pike sausage right on top with the perch. It's beautiful. Finish it off with the pine nuts. And some, chop up some more pea shoots.
Oh, just a beautiful looking dish, Chef.
So there it is, a local yellow perch popper stir-fried jambalaya with a local northern pike sausage and a local pork sausage. Is it a pork sausage?
It's an Italian pork sausage.
Italian pork sausage on ramen noodles with beautiful bok choy, shiitake mushrooms, cilantro, and a homemade sweet and sour sauce. Phenomenal.
Beautiful dish, Chef.
Bye-bye.